Have you ever loved a product or service but stopped doing business with a company because of their poor customer service? Well, I had an interesting experience yesterday, and there was a beautiful lesson in it that I wanted to share with you. Uh, what I needed was a new screen protector put on my phone and to buy a new pair of earbuds. And I went to two locations, and the experience I had in each was completely different from the other. So that's what I want to share with you, and I want to point out what happened, what went wrong, what went right, and what we can take away from this, especially if you're an entrepreneur like me and you're in the business of customer service. So what happened is I went into the first store and I had my screen protector with me that had been purchased elsewhere, and I needed to buy a pair of earbuds. The store was completely empty. The parking lot was empty, but so there were no customers, but the store was full of young employees. And so they were standing around chit-chatting with each other, not doing anything. Now, someone did help me quickly find the earbuds, and then I went over to the kiosk where they serve everyone with cell phones and all the different services related to cell phones. And someone came over, and I asked if they could just put the screen protector on for me, and uh, and the answer was quite surprising. It was, well, you'll have to pay for that. I mean, we're going to charge you at least $10 to put that on. And then another person came over and she said, "Oh, and by the way, since it's not bought here, we can't guarantee the results, whereas you could get one of our own screen protectors." And I said, "Oh, okay, and how much would that be?" "Well, that's $45." So I looked at her and I said, "So I should probably go elsewhere, right?" She said, "Yep, that's a good idea." And then she went back and chatted with her friends. And I stood there appalled at the level of customer service. And and the other person who had come over first turned around and says, "Oh, have a great day." And I just ignored him as I walked out steaming. And what I did was I went to another store. And the store that I went to was large and bustling and busy. And I went to the cell phone kiosk there. And I said to the girl, and her name was Sabrina. I don't even want to mention the store names because, again, it's about the person who served me. And I don't want to blame the store for this. But just notice the difference. A girl named Sabrina was at the counter. I walked up and I said, "Can you help me?" I said, "I bought these earbuds somewhere else," because I had just bought the buds somewhere else at the previous store. "And then I've got this screen protector. Can you help me put it on?" And she said, "Oh, absolutely. No problem." She said, "I do this all the time." And she grabbed it and she said, "Here, let me do that for you." She took 2 minutes to install the new screen protector. She took pride in it. She had a smile on her face. And then her answer was, after that, "Is there anything else I can help you with today?" Whoa, what a difference. So the takeaway from this is customer service. Customers are not numbers. They are people. And in order to serve people well, you have to be flexible. You have to be generous. You have to treat them as a friend. You have to be there taking responsibility for the relationship and for their experience, even though it may not be anything to do with you personally, so that you can then meet their needs. Because people remember how you made them feel, and they remember how you helped them when something was not going right. It's not just the initial experience, it's what you do afterwards that counts just as much, if not more. John Maxwell, I mean, he has some points for customer service. Well, actually, not just customer service, but leadership in general. But what do people want? Understanding people's needs. People like to feel special, so sincerely compliment them. They want a better tomorrow, so show them hope. They desire direction, so navigate them. They're thinking about themselves. It's the old "what's in it for me?" So speak to their needs first. Don't push something. And then they want success. So help them get it. Help them win. So I hope this is helpful. What do people say about you when it comes down to customer service? Do they know that you're going to be there for the long haul? Can they count on you to help them when they need something? Can they know that they can go to you? Are you the go-to person if they have a question? Whether you give them the answer or simply help them find it then for themselves, because then you're empowering them. All of this ties in with, like, after all, why are you doing what you do? If you're not in this to have an impact, to make a difference in the lives of others, then you shouldn't be in customer service at all. But when you understand the principles, the laws behind building relationships founded in trust, providing service on an ongoing basis, being there when people need you, caring about them genuinely about what their needs are, and meeting them where they're at, oh my goodness, you will build not only a business, you will build a career. You will have the foundations in place for attracting people who want what you want, who want to do what you do, and helping them achieve their own dreams as well.